It's game 2 of our doubleheader, 41st District basketball action here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Welcome to Serafini, where dining is an experience. From our friendly service to our mouth-watering daily specials, pastas and salads, to our made-to-order, carefully crafted cocktails. Our goal is to give you a relaxing, casual atmosphere to enjoy lunch or dinner in historic downtown Frankfort. We also have a private dining room available for wedding rehearsals, private dinners, cocktail parties, or any other function. Visit us today at Serafini, where great food, drinks, and company come together.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro Tire and Auto Service, a full-service auto repair shop servicing all models. 2 locations to serve your automotive needs. Call 502-352-2988 for an appointment or go to davidtollsautopros.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Serafini. Serafini is proud to sponsor Game of the Week and wishes all teams a great season. Join us at Serafini for lunch or dinner to enjoy mouth-watering daily specials, pastas, and salads. Come see us for a premier dining experience where great food, drinks, and company come together. 243 Broadway Street, 502-875-5599.
Welcome back, folks, to our second game of tonight's doubleheader. Great Crossing at Western Hills, the Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. I'm Clint Goins, and joining me is Jason Hyatt. And Jason, I'm looking forward to a fairly decent matchup tonight. We've got Western Hills coming in with a 7-5 record, and the Lady Warhawks with a 9-6 record. Both teams seem to be led by freshmen.
Yeah, you're right, Clint. And, you know, this is a Wolverine team that comes into this thing. Look, maybe history matters, maybe it doesn't, but they're 0-10 against Great Crossing since Great Crossing formed back in 2019. So history's not on their side. But when you look at the paper, Western Hills looks pretty good. They actually score more points than Great Crossing. They've got, deeper scoring than Great Crossing. They've got good rebounding. So, on paper, I think Western Hills has a shot to finally get off the schneid here against Great Crossing.
Yes, and it looks like that the Western Hills has decided to change sides as far as benches. It looks like they're on the right side where the boys played on the left side. So we're going to have the starting lineups here shortly. I'll let you take that over. Matt Walls is the coach for Great Crossing. Jana Hughes, the coach for Western Hills. And now here's the starting lineups.
Yeah, I don't know if you're into karma or whatever stuff, hey, maybe they figured, well, the boys, lost on that side. Let's switch it up. We'll go over to the winning side. Try that out, see what happens.
Yeah.
So as you mentioned, Great Crossing, coached by Matt Walls. They come in 9-6 on the season. Just for a point of reference, they played Frankfort High back in December and won that one going away 88-22.
Wow, that was a beatdown, and we will see them again on Thursday.
Here is number 5, Kendall Kearney. She's a freshman and their leading scorer at 12.5 points a game. Number 32 is Claire Tierney, younger sister of Olivia Tierney, if that name sounds familiar. Claire's a junior. Number 33, Emery Corrigan, a sophomore. And then here come the Henderson sisters, Janelle and JL. 55 there, you see JL. 51 a moment ago was Janelle. Both of them are seniors. And now we turn our attention over to the home team, Western Hills, and the Lady Wolverines, coached by Jana Hughes. Coming in at 7-5 on the season. And coming off a victory over Collins, 57-38. There is number 1, Bree Wolf. Wolf, second leading scorer on the team with 13 points a game. Number 10 is Aubrey Perkins, a junior, coming in at 8.8 points. Number 12, longtime player here at Western Hills, senior Sarah Ayers. And there is number 21, Malia Campbell. She is just a freshman, but the leading scorer and rebounder on this team. 16 points, 11.5 boards. She can get it done. And rounding things out, Shelby Simpson is a junior.
You know, Jason, for the first time in a long time, I think Western Hills finally has some height. They have some girls that are 5'9" or better. And I think this may be the best Western Hills team we have seen in several years.
Well,
if the paper.
I say we're about to find out.
Yeah, we've not seen them play yet, but we are tonight. They look to go underneath, but they throw the ball away after winning the opening tip.
Maybe not the start they were hoping to get off to. Fortunately, in basketball, the turnover on the opening possession doesn't hurt you near as much as it does in football.
Starting off with a little full court press here, Western Hills. Three-point attempt, and it is up and good by the Lady Warhawks. That is Janelle Henderson.
And Janelle, a good three-point shooter, 47%. She doesn't put up a whole lot of attempts, but when she does, she's almost making half of them.
Wolf goes inside to Campbell, and she gets fouled, but doesn't get the lucky roll, but she'll go with the strike.
And prepare for a lot of that tonight. The numbers between the two teams are really pretty similar in terms of total points per game and just, you know, some of those other metrics that you look at. The one big difference between the two, Great Crossing shoots it from deep. They put up threes and they shoot it at a better clip than Western Hills. Western Hills does not shoot it particularly well, and they don't shoot it much at all. So much more of an inside focused team for Western Hills than what you're going to see from Great Crossing.
Campbell hits both of her free throws there. Rebound there by Simpson, I believe, for the Wolverines.
And that was Kearney on the shot, their leading scorer.
They look to get it to Campbell, but it's knocked away. Good defensive presence there by Malia Campbell, not fouling.
Campbell straight up with the arms. Good legal defending position.
They're trying to get it into her, but the Warhawks, they're quite aware of who their leading scorer is, and she is double teamed a lot, just like Javion Campbell in the boys game. Left-handed layup up and in for Janelle Henderson.
That gives her all 5 of the Warhawk points so far.
Ayers picks up her dribble, looking for somebody, gets it over to Wolf. And the Wolverines call a quick timeout. We'll step aside as well. You're watching 41st District Basketball on Cable 10.
The Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it. Reach out to the Hubbard team for all your real estate needs.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC.
Wolverines are kind of having a hard time getting the ball to the teammate, so Coach Jenna Hughes calls a quick 30-second timeout. We're back to action. They look inside to Campbell. She gets it, puts it up and in. That time they were able to throw it over top of the defense.
And Campbell knows what to do with it when she gets it.
It's going to stay with the Warhawks. We don't have a height listed for Malia, but I'm going to guess she's about 5'11" as well. Three-point attempt, no good, and off of Wolf. It'll stay with the Warhawks.
That looked like a case of, excuse me, Wolf thinking maybe Campbell was going to reach out and grab that, but Campbell was more just sealing off.
Unlucky bounce. Nice little pass there, but the shot's no good. And a block on the inside by the Wolverines.
And that was Wolf that got it.
The Warhawks back it out again, reset their offense. A good box out, but the long rebound goes to the Warhawks, and it's tied up.
Credit Aubrey Perkins there, reaching in to force that jump ball. It's going to stay with Great Crossing with the possession arrow.
Madison Armstrong into the game for the Wolverines. She wears number 0. And again, that's going to stay with the Warhawks. The Wolverines are boxing out, but they're not able to get the rebound.
Yeah,
hold on to it.
The unlucky breaks are going against Western Hills right now. The ball's bouncing out of bounds to stay with Great Crossing, but a lot of that's Western Hills' fault. They are not rebounding well so far. They are just allowing Warhawk players to get in there and get that position.
Bucket there by Kendall Kearney. And she gets the foul also. So she gets 2, chance to make it 3, and a chance to double up the Wolverines on the scoreboard. Kearney's the 5'3" freshman. Leading scorer. You know, they have another freshman that comes off the bench. It's their second leading scorer, Samantha Brown. She's not been in the game yet. She wears number 42, but she can do some damage as well. That shot is blocked by one of the Henderson girls, I believe. And that time it'll go the Wolverines' way. I'm not real sure that wasn't off of a Western Hills player, but
yeah, I wasn't for sure if who that was underneath, if they touched that or not. Refs say they did, so that's all that matters.
That's right. Dakota Wilder into the game for the Wolverines. She's been playing here for a long time.
Yeah, still just a junior, but I think we can remember her from middle school days still playing on the team.
Oh, missed the layup there. Rebounded, I think, by Ayers. Three-point attempt, too strong.
That was Shelby Simpson, who haven't called her name really. Started the game, but not been very involved to this point.
Get it ahead to Wilder, and a blocking foul. So she'll get the bucket, and a chance to make it 3.
And I think that's, we talked about Wilder being on this team for a long time, and you would think that she would be a starter, but I think that's probably what she brings off the bench is that spark. Because she is I'll go get it. She's not afraid of anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of good players like that they just, for whatever reason, prefer or do better coming off the bench when they can maybe see the game a little bit and see how it's developing and can analyze it from the bench a little bit before they go in, better than they can when they're actually on the floor. And a cheap foul there committed by Kendall Kearney.
Yeah, she's, again, that's the leading scorer for Great Crossing, and she's off to a bit of a rough start, just 1 of 6 from the field.
They take it down low. Turnaround Jay, no good. Campbell back into the game, and it's going to be off the Lady Warhawks, staying with the Lady Wolverines. Ayers will inbound.
You can see 2 people immediately go in front of Malia Campbell.
Oh, yeah. Wilder with the basketball now, backs it out, calls a play. Campbell with the rebound, turnaround Jay. Ties the score, 8-8.
You can't help but be impressed with Campbell's touch around the rim. I mean, that was a fadeaway.
Yeah, that's not an easy shot to make. Oh, Western Hills let a Warhawk get in there and just steal that rebound away. They should have had that one. Instead, it cost them 2 points. Wilder with it. Errant pass, but tracked down. 3-pointer off the glass, no good.
Yeah, a sloppy possession for Western Hills there. They were never really quite sure what they wanted to do. The one decision they made was trying to pass it to Campbell, but it was a bad pass.
Campbell with the rebound. They get it ahead here. That's Wilder. So he gets a pick, but the Warhawks are really good switching off on those picks.
And they've got Campbell if they can get it over the top,
And they can't.
Not high enough, because there was nobody on the weak side.
Another long rebound, fortuitous for the Lady Warhawks, and again, that's Janelle Henderson.
That one was, hey, when it comes off of a 3-point shot, you're going to get long rebounds. That's going to happen, but
yeah, you really can't help that.
In by and large, though, rebounding is killing the Wolverines right now.
And a pass, I think, to Campbell, but Campbell thought it was maybe going to Ayers, and Ayers wasn't exactly ready, and it went out of bounds. Little token pressure here by the Lady Wolverines. And we got a foul called down low there. It's going to go against Aubrey Perkins, her first. Team 4th.
Team 2nd.
I'm sorry. You're right. I was looking at the timeouts, not the fouls. Another easy bucket down low for the Warhawks, and they have now stretched the lead out to 6. And as the first quarter comes to an end, it's the Warhawks of Great Crossing leading the Western Hills Wolverines 14-8 We'll be back with more basketball action here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
It's fast-paced housing market. You need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
All right, back to action here at Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. Clint Goins, Jason Hyatt here with you in this 41st District matchup. Western Hills' first district game of the year. They go down low to Campbell. She puts it up and in.
And they've done really well with that coming out of timeouts, end of quarters, you know, when they get some set plays, they've done really well. It's when you're in the flow of the game that they've really struggled to find her.
Well, they've got to get the ball over a defender that's fronting her, and that's often a problem because they've got a tall girl in there playing against Campbell. She pulls down the rebound. Wilder loses the handle. No, excuse me, it wasn't Wilder, that was Armstrong. The ball kind of bounced against her body.
And Samantha Brown for Great Crossing in there now, number 42. So we'll get our first look at the freshman scoring guard for Great Crossing.
Another bucket by one of the Henderson girls. This time it's J.L. Henderson. 55. Nice shot by Wolf.
Yeah, just her first 2 points of the game, but I do like, looking at the numbers again, she's the second leading scorer on the team with 13 points a game, and just looking back over the last couple of years, it always seemed like she was being handcuffed. Like they just wouldn't turn her loose. She would come off the bench, and she seemed to have, show promise and ability to score, but she just never could get much run. So now she's in there, now here in her junior year, starting lineup, second leading scorer. So I'm excited for her to just get some more opportunities.
And that's Samantha Brown there for the Warhawks, their second leading scorer, coming in and getting 2 points from the line. They throw it over top of Campbell, and if they can get it over top of the defense, she's money.
I mean, she's just so good at the rim. It doesn't really matter the angle. She knows how to put it up there softly. In fact, I think she's perfect from the field today.
Substitution here. Claire Tierney back into the game for the Lady Warhawks. Wolverines keeping it close. That's knocked out of bounds. Should stay with the Wolverines, and it does. Trying to get it into Wolf. Armstrong will bring it in. This time they are successful in getting it to Wolf. She drives the lane, dishes. A layup, but no good, but a foul. That'll send Aubrey Perkins to the line.
And I like that approach from Perkins. Oftentimes we see them kind of pull up and try a little jumper. She just let her momentum keep going with the underhanded layup attempt and got hit across the arm.
A little too strong there.
Little finger roll.
Too strong on the second one as well.
Only a 50% free throw shooter.
Henderson to Henderson to Henderson for the triple. No good. Tied up, and it'll stay with the Warhawks. Dakota Wilder in there for Western Hills. There's another look at it. Good sportsmanship there by the Lady Warhawks.
You know, I never thought about, you know, if two people from the same team are holding the ball at the same time, that's a travel. But what if three people are holding the ball at the same time? Is it a jump ball or is it a travel? Which one takes precedent?
Well, apparently it was a jump ball. And that's a three-pointer for Great Crossing. Inside to Campbell, puts it up and in. Double team that time.
Automatic.
Surprised that wasn't on the inline, but apparently it wasn't. Wolf takes it and probably she dissed it off and probably shouldn't have. Campbell with the miss, one of the rare misses.
Nearly got her own rebound. Oh, that's
it's a walk. Yep. Got to put the ball on the floor before you take two steps.
She was too open.
Gracie Chappell, number 3, into the game for Western Hills. Wolf over to Campbell, but she's tied up. It'll stay with Wolverines, I believe.
Yeah, a bit of a late whistle, but I think that was probably the right call. Even though Campbell wrestled it away at the end.
Get it over to Chappell. Gets it to Wilder, and it's, oh, they're going to say it hit her knee.
I thought maybe it was a foul. They got her across the arm. They say it was clean on the swipe. We'll see it right here. Yeah, that was a good swipe.
That's a good call.
Well done by the Zebras. Samantha Brown there with the ball. We have not seen much from her. She did get a couple free throws, but there is the three-pointer, gets Kearney going. Just her second field goal of the contest. That's Chappell with it, dribbling out at the top. And there's another case of just not getting it high enough. We haven't seen one go over the head of Campbell, so they just need to get it out there a little farther.
Oh, wide open look there. I think the Wolverines wisely called a timeout because that was just a defensive breakdown on that particular play.
There's the three from Kearney.
We'll step aside for a little bit and come back with more basketball action after this. Game of the week.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Raymond James. Since 1996, the Current family and Raymond James have been committed to helping our community achieve their financial goals and needs. Raymond James, life well planned. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. The Lady Warhawks have now opened up a 10-point lead over the Lady Wolverines. As you can see, 3:50 to go here in the first half.
Great crossing defense, really pushing Western Hills out away from the basket.
Nice save there by the Warhawks.
Well, they had numbers. They just got in too deep underneath the basket.
Yeah, the Lady Warhawks are playing a pretty stiff man-to-man.
It's Wolf that draws the foul, head to the free throw line. She shoots at 74%, and she has gotten to the line the most of anybody. I would have thought that Malia Campbell would be a high volume free throw shooter. Campbell only has 15 free throw attempts on the entire season.
Wow. Wolf hits 1 of 2. Wilder with it. 3-point shot up, a little too strong. This is Brown racing down the floor, and she will take it to the hole, too strong. Rebounded by Perkins. Wow, little forearm shiver, you think?
I like the idea of what they were doing, though. Looking for that little pocket pass into Campbell, but I guess they're saying she pushed off on the spin. You'll see it here.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty good little pick there by Campbell.
Yeah, never quite got the feet set, just kind of kept on going right into her.
Oh, another defensive breakdown there by the Wolverines. Now they trail by 11. Wolf puts in 2. Wolverines need to get some defensive stops. Ayers over to Wolf. In the corner to Perkins. And Wolf is going to be fouled again. She'll go to the line.
Wolf showing how that just being aggressive, it can pay off. Sometimes I think teams get stuck passing it around too much, trying to find the perfect pass, find the open player. Sometimes you just got to go. Force the issue, create the contact.
All right, hits them both. Wolverines cut it now to 7. Need another stop here. We got less than a minute and a half to go in the first half.
Wolverines are standing with their arms up. You got to grab the ball.
Well, I'm surprised there wasn't a foul called there.
Oh, we're going the other way. Yeah, Campbell came hard with that first swipe.
Yeah. But that is all ball right there.
And then where's the foul? Right there. There you go. The push down low.
Just to break the Wolverines' need. Oh, but they turn it over. Well, they kind of had to foul there.
Yeah, and if
make them earn it from the line.
If Henderson #1 had just made the pass to Henderson #2 on the fast break, I think they would have had a layup.
Yeah. That foul's assessed to Wolf as her second. Go inside to Campbell, but she loses the handle, gets it back, however. This is going to be a jump ball, but I think the possession will go to the Warhawks.
You know, I kind of wonder if the low free throw numbers for Campbell, if it's a little bit of the Shaq syndrome. She's taking contact that probably most other people would result in a foul, but it's just that she's able to, fight through it. She's bigger and stronger, that it doesn't look, it doesn't affect her as much, but it doesn't mean that
she's
still not getting hit.
But it just doesn't look as, I understand what you're trying to say. Block shot there, but time expires. Wolverines trail by 8. We'll be back with the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show when we return here at halftime on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street in Frankfort.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Welcome, folks, into the Classic Gold Master Jewelers halftime show. We're going to show you some highlights of the first half, but before we do, we've got another performance here by the Western Hills dance team. And there you go, another outstanding performance by the Western Hills Wolverine dance team. Now let's take a look back at some of the highlights from this first half of action tonight. There's one of the Henderson girls filling it up. And, you know, there at the beginning there, Janelle Henderson, she put up a lot of points for Great Crossing.
Yeah, she ended up with 8, but yeah, she had, I know, 5 of them right out of the gate.
There's a look at a bucket by Sakota Wilder, number 4 for the Wolverines.
And Malia Campbell is leading scorer in the game with 12 points so far.
There she is, hitting 2 of those 12.
And there's Kendall Kearney. She leads the way for Great Crossing with 11. Slow start for her, but finally started getting it going.
We've seen her hit a couple of threes, but you know, I've seen her take several shots just inside the three-point line from the top of the key. I think she likes that shot, but she hasn't been able to hit many of them. But she's taken several.
Yeah, we got her at 4 of 11 from the field, but she's been heating up lately.
All right, folks, we're going to step aside here for about 6 minutes. We'll come back with the second half of action here on 41st District basketball action on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Two retiring business executives turn their post-career mission to greyhounds, giving these former race dogs a real chance to win. From planning your future to pursuing your passions, a Raymond James financial advisor gets to know you, your purpose, and the way you give back. That's life well planned.
Game of the Week is brought to you by One Stop Automotive. One Stop Auto wishes all teams a great year. Make us your one stop for fair and dependable service. Ask about our 1-year guarantee. One Stop Automotive does it all. From oil changes to air conditioning, engine and transmission repair to tires and brakes, One Stop Automotive has you covered with their 1-year, 12,000-mile warranty on parts and labor. One Stop Automotive is ready to serve you with professional and dependable auto care at fair prices. Let One Stop Automotive be your one and only stop for all of your auto repair and maintenance needs. Locally owned and operated since 2022.
Welcome back, folks, to Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. Second half getting ready to get underway. A low-scoring affair, 29-21. The Warhawks from Great Crossing in the lead. Jason, do you have any interesting halftime stats to share with us?
Well, as we get the over-the-back foul against Perkins, Western Hills, it's been a two-girl show. You got Malia Campbell with 12 points, Bree Wolf with 7, and then just 2 points for Sakota Wilder. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. 3 people have scored, and one of them's only got 2 points. So I guess the answer in the second half is more Malia Campbell and more Bree Wolf. So
more everybody.
You know, for Great Crossing, a little more spread out. Kendall Kearney leads the way with 11, but she is the only one in double figures. Janelle Henderson with 8 in the first half. Sister JL with 4. Claire Tierney had 4. And Samantha Brown with 2 points.
I'm surprised Janelle hasn't hit double figures because they're in the first, the first quarter she was lighting it up pretty good, and then she kind of went silent, I guess, after that. Speaking of which, there she goes, up off the glass.
So that's now the second Warhawk in double figures.
Ayers with it, gets it over to Wolf, and has it stolen away quickly. That is laid up and in by Tierney, I believe. And no, I'm sorry, that was Emery Corrigan. 33, not 32.
For my money, I would like to see Wolf go up and just hack the living daylights out of her. I don't really understand why you just stand behind her and let her shoot a layup. Force her to make them from the free throw line.
Well, Wolf does have 2 fouls, which is not necessarily foul trouble, but they could be in a little bit of a pickle if Wolf were to foul out.
Fair enough.
Perkins at the line here. First shot up and in, but they're going to have to do some more of that right there. Take the ball to the hole and try to draw a foul.
First point of the game for Perkins. She did miss a pair of free throws in the first half.
She was strong on those 2, and she was strong on that one also. A little bit too much oomph. Kearney content to back the ball out and start over. Penetrates, stops, pops, and gets the roll.
Floating off to the side, that's a pretty tough shot.
Yeah, she seems rather comfortable in that role, which is great to have as, a freshman point guard that can distribute the ball but doesn't feel uncomfortable in taking the shot herself.
She's got a pretty decent ankle brace there. Mr. Referee would get his head out of the way. You could see it, but on that left ankle,
there you can see it kind of.
What that's from, but doesn't seem to be bothering her. Western Hills going with the old stack play out of the inbounds. They broke before the referee had handed the ball.
They broke a little too early. They get it to Campbell. She's double teamed and fouled probably before the shot. I don't think they're going to give it to her.
Yeah, it looked like maybe the refs were giving a look to each other to decide what they wanted to do, but when the far ref didn't give any indication, the guy who called it said, we're just going to say that's on the floor.
I think Samantha Brown is checked back in for the Warhawks. Here's the other look. Man, I don't know. That looked like it was.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. That should have been 2 points and a free throw, but I don't wear a striped shirt. In fact, I'm not sure I have one in my closet.
Wouldn't really matter if you do. It's not just wearing the stripes.
That's true.
That
It's
gives you the authority.
A little bit more to it than that, yes. Oh, nice little play there. Oh, but they missed the bunny. Brown with the three-point attempt and falls out, in and out. Simpson with the rebound, I believe. No, that was Ayers, I'm sorry. Three-pointer there, off the mark. Although it was good to see that attempt, I think, by Wilder. She had a good look. Might as well put it up.
Good recovery defense from Western Hills.
That's through the hands of Henderson.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it looked like Great Crossing was going to get an easy layup out of that, but they were able to get back, force them to push it back out, and ends up with the turnover. So probably saves them 2 points.
Armstrong comes in as we see Sarah Ayers head to the bench. Over the backboard and out of bounds. Bree Wolf back into the game for the Wolverines. I think Perkins will take a seat.
Yeah, you can see number 0 for Western Hills, Madison Armstrong. She is on Kendall Kearney.
That's going to be Warhawk basketball as it's off the leg of Wolf.
She follows her in dead balls. She is not letting her get away.
That's the way to be. That's the way to be.
Annoy the absolute life out of them. Somebody forgot to annoy the life out of.
Who was that? Who scored that bucket?
Sure. Is that Tierney maybe?
Or Corrigan. Yeah, it was Tierney. Bad pass there. Wolverines have it. And, oh my goodness, the old throw it off the defendant's leg trick didn't work because it ricocheted off of the Wolverine leg.
Yeah, can't forget to get out of the way yourself.
Yeah. Jump ball. It'll go to Western Hills. So we look at Samantha Brown run down the floor. Sarah Ayers back into the game. Simpson sets down. Three-pointer by Wolf. Oh, off the mark, but again, a good shot, I thought. Wolverines unable to hold on to the basketball.
It looked like for a moment that Wolf might come out of that scrum with a fast break going the other way, but just couldn't get the handle on it. And
Campbell couldn't either.
Played hot potato for a little bit.
So Claire Tierney will go to the line with a 15-point lead here midway through the third quarter.
62% on the season. And that's a case where finally you see that Ayers get down there, but you know, as a coach, you're going, somebody dive on the floor, lay out for this ball where everybody's standing around trying to poke at it. Go get the ball.
And grab it and hold on to it.
Armstrong with the bad pass.
Oh my goodness gracious. That's J.L. Henderson with the tray.
That gives her 9. And you know, I said earlier that Janelle was in double figures. I think credited that to the wrong Henderson. That was JL earlier. So JL actually leading the Henderson scoring duo 9-8 now.
A nice pass into Shelby Simpson, and she hits the shot and draws the foul. Shelby, a 5'11" junior, maybe the tallest player on the team. We don't really have a height for Campbell. She's got to be up there too. And travel is the call.
Brown just seems to be, you know, for someone who's the second leading scorer on this team and clearly a serious contributor, seems to be just a little off her game tonight.
Dakota Wilder. First one is good.
And by my count, she is 2 for 2 on the year now. First free throws.
Wow.
There's a three-point attempt from Brown, no good. Looks like Wolf was trying to draw some contact and get a call, didn't come. Ends up out of bounds as Ayers will check out and Perkins will come back in.
Timeout called by Matt Walls. A great crossing to avoid the 5-second call, perhaps. So we will step aside as well. We've got 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. You're watching the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Our thanks to David Toll's Auto Pro and to Serafini's, our two main sponsors this season on the Cable 10 Game of the Week. By the way, we're going to have 3 games of the week this week. We'll be back on Thursday night with Frankfort and Great Crossing, and then on Friday night with Western Hills and Frankfort. So a lot of high school basketball action this week.
Boys and girls. Both of those as well?
Yes. Nice pass, nice dish, but they can't hit the bucket, and maybe a frustration foul. That's Cameron.
Jump ball.
Oh, they caught a jump ball? Really? Cameron Crump, number 2, is the senior for Great Crossing. And she's going to come out of the game right quick, replaced by Tierney.
Yeah, that's a foul. You have to have possession of the ball for it to be a jump ball. Unfortunately for Kearney, did not earn the assist that she probably deserved with that really good pass.
Yes. That's going to stay with the Warhawks. I think it was tipped as it went out of bounds. Ayers back into the game. Chappell comes out. Three-point attempt up, no good. And that's a jump ball. But that'll go to Western Hills.
And we are down to about a minute to go in this third quarter, and Malia Campbell still stuck on 12 points. They just have not been able to find her here in this third period.
Yeah, in fact, it's hard to even know that she's in the game. I mean, I don't think she's touched the ball hardly in the third quarter as Wolf banks it in. Gets the block. Oh, they're going to call a foul on that. That was all ball.
Looked pretty clean. Took it right out of her hands.
Maybe we'll see a replay of that perhaps on our Whitehead Hancock instant replay, perhaps after the free throw here. Oh, yeah.
That's as much ball as you can get.
Yeah, come on, guys. Come on. One of our officials is whistle happy. Perkins drives.
And you can see Coach Hughes with her hands in the air saying, yeah, I better get this call down here.
Aubrey just been too strong on most of her free throws.
Maybe take a half a step back.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. It's hitting the back of the rim. There we go. Able to make the adjustment. Wolverines in a full court press here and working pretty good. Causes a turnover. Missed the shot. Wolf with the rebound to be a jump ball. I think that'll go to Great Crossing. Brown with it over to Kearney. Makes a nice little move and a dish. And that's off of Great Crossing. Turnover to the Wolverines.
5 seconds. Got to be aware of that.
You've got time. 5 seconds is not a half-court shot situation.
Try to pass it up as much as you can. Ball moves faster than you do. There you go.
Hey, there you go. Drew the foul.
And really good job by Wolf of, like you said, understanding how long 5 seconds is. So often you see players get that, they dribble to half court, and then they just chuck it, and it's never going to go in. She understood, I can cover a lot of ground in 5 seconds. Got all the way to the lane and drew the foul.
Yeah. Good play, Ree. And gets 2 points for it. Keeps Western Hills in this one. They're down by 11.
Say, now don't commit a foul right here. That's what you don't want to do.
No. They do have some fouls to give. They've only fouled 3 times.
2/10 on the clock there, but so no harm, no foul.
That'll be the end of the third quarter. We got the final stanza coming up next here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Welcome to Serafini, where dining is an experience. From our friendly service to our mouth-watering daily specials, pastas and salads, to our made-to-order, carefully crafted cocktails. Our goal is to give you a relaxing, casual atmosphere to enjoy lunch or dinner in historic downtown Frankfort. We also have a private dining room available for wedding rehearsals, private dinners, cocktail parties, or any other function. Visit us today at Serafini, where great food, drinks, and company come together.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter in this exciting 41st District basketball game here at Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt here with you to see if the Wolverines can pull this one out. They trail by 11, but they've kept it fairly close.
Yeah, they closed the third quarter really well. Had some good plays, made some free throws. So
the full court press looked pretty good.
Hanging around.
They get it inside to Campbell, which we have not seen.
Yeah, that was absent
since
in the
the
third quarter.
first half. Yeah. So now they cut the lead to double digits.
Campbell up to 14 now. Wolf finished off with 11 after those free throws to round out the third quarter. Kearney leads the way for Great Crossing with 13, followed by J.L. Henderson with 11, Janelle with 8.
Nice little workaround there for the Warhawks, and they put up a 3. And right here at the beginning of the third quarter, we got a timeout called. We'll step aside also. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
There's Coach Matt Walls. He's the one that called the timeout. I don't know what he saw, because that last play looked perfectly executed. But he is emphatically explaining something to his girls on the bench there.
And yeah, you know, sometimes teaching moments can come from when good things happen. Maybe there were bad things happening that
we didn't see.
But it doesn't. You don't always have to just yell at them after, you know, a bad turnover or something. There's other times you can get your point across.
So they get it back to a double-digit lead here. Wolf penetrates but gets stopped, gets it out to Ayers, and they get it inside to Campbell. She puts it up and in, but you know, one of the has the Wolverines, have they hit a three-pointer at all tonight?
I do not believe they have. Let's just verify that. No. In fact, I think they've only taken 6.
And that's, you know, that's part of the problem. They really don't have a really big out on the court scoring threat.
And really, for defenses, they're going to get a tripping foul down low. But, you know, as they figure that out, there's really no reason to play out. You know, you don't have to extend your defense. You can cram the middle and, again, just make life hard on Campbell.
Yeah, you can sag because you know that they're not going to attempt many threes, and if they do attempt them, they're probably not going to hit them.
Yeah,
so
give it to them until they show they can make it.
Nice little runner there. Was that Wolf?
That was Wilder with the left hand.
Okay. And there we go again. We've seen that play from the other side Henderson out to Brown.
And that's now the 6th three-pointer for the Warhawks. So, I mean,
that's the difference in the game,
it's
really.
Absolutely the difference.
Oh, nice spin move there, but Wolf couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by one of the Henderson girls. I get them mixed up, so I'm not even going to attempt to say if that's Janelle or Jael, but it's one of them. And a nice bucket there by Kearney, I believe.
Gets her to 15 for the game. She's got nice touch.
Here's a three-pointer. There we go. We need some more of that, Sakota Wilder. Cuts it to a 10-point game. Warhawks not in a big hurry here. Wilder with the rebound, looking for a teammate, gets it to Campbell. Perkins, Wolf in the corner, tried to pass it to Campbell. Ill-advised, I would say.
Too often they try making a bounce pass to Campbell, and that's not the way to get her the ball. Throw it up. Get the ball up where she can get her hands on it. Air ball will give Western Hills another opportunity.
They're still in this.
If they're going to get into it, you know, anymore, it's now or never.
All right, they trail by 10 with 4.5 left to go. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. This is the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
A successful business owner sells his company and takes on a passion project with his son, restoring his father's jazz club, and in the process, revitalizes a community landmark. From selling a business to giving back to where you come from, a Raymond James financial advisor gets to know you, your family, and the way you bring people together. That's life well planned.
One Stop Automotive does it all. From oil changes to air conditioning, engine and transmission repair to tires and brakes, One Stop Automotive has you covered with their 1-year, 12,000-mile warranty on parts and labor. One Stop Automotive is ready to serve you with professional and dependable auto care at fair prices. Let One Stop Automotive be your one and only stop for all of your auto repair and maintenance needs. Locally owned and operated since 2022.
Our thanks to One Stop Automotive, our newest sponsor here on the Game of the Week. We appreciate them so much. If you need something done to your car, check them out. They're on Home Street. Wolverines down by 10. Campbell out of the game right now. Wolverines turn it over.
They're probably trying to get Campbell rested up for the home stretch. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, it's 10 points right now. We'll see what the margin is when she gets back in.
And they're calling a carry. You don't see a lot of that called, but
you don't. Probably should.
You probably should. I did not really notice. It's, you know, it's become so common.
Yeah, that one didn't look egregious.
Wolf takes it inside, doesn't get the call, and that's going to be out of bounds.
You can.
And here's the carry. Yeah, oh yeah, she's underneath of it.
Caught it on her body too. Yep.
Wolverines in a full court press.
You can see Coach Hughes was a little upset with not getting the whistle down there as a couple of her players went to the floor.
Yeah. And she gets a whistle here, but unfortunately it's on her team. I think that's on Ayers. It's her third foul. Just the first foul of this quarter. They no longer keep track of fouls per half in high school basketball, much to my chagrin. I'm not a big fan. Taking away the 1-and-1. Every free throw is a 2-shot foul nowadays.
Well, after 5.
After 5, yeah.
Which I can understand, pining for the days of yore, but
yeah,
that's how every other,
except for men's college basketball.
But men's college basketball plays halves, and they're the only ones in the world that do that.
That's true.
So everybody else plays quarters,
and it ain't broke, so don't fix it. But anyway,
digress.
Never mind. I digress, which I am prone to do.
We'll be here all week, folks.
Yeah. If you're sick of this now, just wait for Thursday and Friday. You just mute your TV and watch the games that way. Up to a 16-point lead now. Make that 18-point lead for Great Crossing. So since that timeout with about 4.5 minutes, it has not gone Western Hills' way.
Yeah, they got Simpson to bite on the pump fake, and now we're going the other way again.
Brown steals it away, makes an errant pass. Wilder tracks it down. Get it ahead to Ayers, and she puts it up and in.
Pending the final 90 seconds here, the score probably will not be indicative of
how good this game was, how close it was. Yeah, that's true.
Great Crossing, look, they controlled this game pretty much from the opening tip. But Western Hills, to give them credit, they hung around. Again, it was a 10-point game just a minute and a half ago. So better than what we've seen in some previous performances.
Yeah. I still say they're a much better team than we have seen in the past several years from Western Hills. We've got one last timeout here by the Warhawks, and we will take it with them and come back and watch the final minute here on the Game of the Week. Don't forget, folks, at the conclusion of this game, stay tuned for the Esprit Credit Union play of the game. We've got just under a minute to go. Doesn't look like the Wolverines are going to come out on top in this one.
No, but, let me give you a few numbers. We'll just work backwards chronologically.
Okay.
79-27. 59-51, 62-27, 74-30, 70-34, 65-23, 77-16, 78-21.
Wow, those are the previous.
These have been some
previous
pretty
games.
rough games. So to have this thing at a 10-point game with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's pretty
progress.
good. There's only been one other game.
Yeah, last year you had the 59-51 game earlier in the year, and I don't remember what anomaly happened there that kept it within 8, but
yeah,
outside of that, it has been. There's some 40 and 50-point games in there.
Yeah, so Wolverines are getting better.
And apologies if that brings up any sore wounds for anybody who may have lived those.
I don't really think the Warhawks are even looking to score here. They're just looking to hold the ball. Not really sure the Wolverines are looking to foul. Under 10 seconds, and then they're going to let Kearney just hold it, and that's going to be your ball game. Great Crossing 61, Western Hills 45. As I said, stay tuned. We'll have the Expree Credit Union play of the game coming up next when we come back here on the Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week Play of the Game is brought to you by Expree Credit Union. Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Show your local spirit with a spirited debit card featuring your school colors and mascot. Open an Expree Spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support. Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Expree.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back, folks. Great Crossing won this battle 61-45. But they will meet again a little bit later in this basketball season since they are district foes. Now it's time for the Expree Credit Union play of the game, and right here it is.
Yeah, Samantha Brown didn't start off too great in this one, but when you got the defense creating fast breaks the other way, you find an open spot and drain it from the corner.
Yes, she did that more than once. Penetration, kick out to the outside. Samantha Brown just waiting there, wide open. Puts in the three, and that is your Expree Credit Union play of the game. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget, we've got these Great Crossing Warhawks again in action on Thursday night. We'll see how Frankfort High does against them, another doubleheader. And then on Friday, an in-town rivalry, Western Hills and Frankfort High. That's on Friday night here on the Game of the Week. For Jason Hyatt, I'm Clint Goins. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Thursday.